I can't. It's hilarious. I'm surprised he didn't look at him and be like, like. Hey everybody, my name is Nick. If this is your first time here on my channel, how's it going? If this is not your first time, welcome back. All right, you guys, it has been a week. It has been a good week though. I finally had a vacation where I did not get sick after it. I had a music festival. I got to go and spend time with some of my dearest friends. I got to party, I got to rage. I got to see my EDM husband, John Summit. I got to eat copious amounts of Taco Bell, more than I should have. Back to the point of today's video. What are we watching today? Today, we are watching 2023's Red, White, and Royal Blue. I know that it is a gay movie. I know that people are praising it. And I know, or think, that it is based on a book. I put up a poll and it was either going to be this or it was going to be Insidious 5, The Red Door. Thankfully, thankfully, you guys voted for, well, I can't say thankfully yet because I haven't watched this, so we'll wait until afterwards. But I decided to watch Insidious 5 on my own, which was nice because technically since I've started doing reactions, it's very rare that I actually just get to sit down on my couch and just watch a new scary movie on my own. But I'll be honest, if you've watched Insidious 5, there's really not much to react to. Don't get me wrong, I will never turn down watching Patrick Wilson, ever. It was a movie. It exists. I don't know why it exists. I can't necessarily say it was bad, but it was a movie that did not feel like it warranted its own existence. Now this movie, the last several weeks have put me through it. We have successfully made it through Heartstopper. That was its own emotional roller coaster journey. This is sort of gonna be like my bookend to let's celebrate gays because I am ready to get back into death and destruction and being scared. I love being scared and we're moving into spooky season, so this is like the last stop before we go full spooky. Before we get into this movie though, if you would be so kind to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button. This way you're notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're interested in what I'm doing outside of YouTube, you can catch up with me on both Twitter/X and what's the other one? Oh yeah, Instagram. Dirt. And if you're interested in seeing more content from me, you can check out my Patreon. You'll get access to an exclusive catalog of full-length reactions, early access to my videos here on YouTube, polls and audio commentaries, and yeah, it's pretty cool. If you're interested, you can check out the complete list of everything that I've reacted to down in the description below. So let's not delay because this bad boy is 2 hours long. 2 hours of me watching undoubtedly beautiful people smooching all over each other while I'm sitting over here trying to get the Taco Bell out of my system. All I know is that I hope that this is better than Fire Island, because however long, what was Fire Island, like an hour and a half? That's an hour and a half that I will never get back. I'm going into this with good vibes, y'all, good vibes. Let's watch Red, White, and Royal Blue.
Thousands came to cheer the couple and to cheer the prince's younger brother.
That one's the homosexual, I bet.
Alex Claremont Diaz, the charismatic son of the American president.
Is that the other gay one?
How about we skip the party tonight and go do touristy things instead?
Are you crazy? I want to see Buckingham Palace.
Is that what's her face from Love Victor? Oh, I like her.
It's the whole Prince Henry comparison thing. He spent his entire life attending fancy events like this. He was trained for this. I feel like if I use the wrong fork at dinner, they're just gonna eat me alive.
I ain't gonna lie, this entire lifestyle of no interest to me. Like, everybody's always obsessed with like the royal family. I'm sorry, no offense, but I could care less. Because it seems like a bunch of stuffy clothing with no air conditioning, and I'm not about that lifestyle.
Have you ever met him?
Yes, a few times. He's very animated.
Is he trying to say that he's flamboyant?
How's it going?
Ugh, rude.
Wow. That?
Yeah, these people are rude as hell. Oh my God.
Oh, you gotta wonder how many families you could...
He's gonna knock the damn cake over.
Thank you for the etiquette lesson. We're desperately in need of one. You know what?
I'm sure they're gonna recreate that plenty of times. Sorry, be gross. You know that they're about to knock over that damn cake.
A few inches later.
Uma Thurman is in this movie? All right, I'm enticed a little more.
This
Takes the cake?
Oh, you hear that, Zara? He's opening with a joke.
Maybe he can host the correspondence dinner next year.
The bride.
And really, no reasonable person is gonna even pay attention to that article, okay?
I just kind of wanted to like pull out a what is it called? A Hatanzo sword? Something like that. I don't know. I wanted to pull out one of them swords and just take everybody out like she did the crazy 88. Yeah.
There's a fact sheet on Prince Henry. Memorize it.
He's not 6'2".
Well, I don't understand the fascination with being 6'2". Like, who cares?
You can hate Prince Henry all you want, but the minute you see a camera, you better act like the sun shines out of his ass and you have a vitamin D deficiency.
That was a good line.
Here comes His Royal Highness now.
You've gotta be joking.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they're both kind of obnoxious, so perfect fit, I guess.
My NDA is bigger than yours, I want you to know that.
You're wearing lifts. You know that too, sweetheart.
Is the whole height thing supposed to be like a who's manlier, like who's bigger than who? Like, I'm really lost on the whole arguing about the height thing.
Yes. We hit it off instantly. It's like we've known each other all our lives, right?
Yeah, I would never be able to do this. I don't care. Like, if being famous meant that I had to constantly lie about whether or not I was friends with people, oh no.
What would you want to say to Gemma?
Pretty much, I will let Gemma know that she is a fat.
How on earth did you end up on the floor in
Buckingham Palace, covered in cake?
They were being obnoxious, and then they fell into the cake, and then they were covered in creamy white stuff. That's how it normally happens with the homosexuals. What is that? What is that? What is that? Who's getting got?
Why'd you dislike me? I went to introduce myself to you, and you looked at me like I had headlights.
Are you seriously telling me that one meeting years ago in which, yes, I admittedly acted ungenerously towards you?
They're locked in a closet. No, They're locked in a closet right now because they thought that somebody was shooting, and they have not thought, like, is someone shooting right now? Instead, they're worrying. Okay, priorities.
Threat neutralized. Some kid brought fireworks.
Neutralized.
It's good he's already in the hospital.
I like her. Shaking hands. One's from America, one's from over the pond. They were thinking about docking.
What's your beef with him anyway?
He's elite and privileged and lives in a palace.
Pot, meet kettle.
You're now elite and privileged and live in a palace.
Do they do tours of the White House? Because I've always, like, I don't think I've ever, like, aside from the Oval Office, I've never actually really seen pictures of what the inside of the White House looks like. Now, like, if I think of, like, the Royal Palace, like, obviously that looks bougie, but, like, I don't think of, like, fancy palace and think White House.
Do you mind if I put my journalist hat on for a sec?
Only if you actually have one of those journalist hats.
Promise I'll wear it for you sometime.
Okay, so we already have a history of homosexual behavior, it would appear. Also, he's a journalist that has not exposed that the son of the president is secretly gay. I don't believe that. Not at all. That would have been front page news already.
I hate the tie you're wearing in Vogue. It's so boring. What do you have against color anyway?
Gray is a color, thank you.
Anybody that would read these messages to one another would be like, gay, gay, gay. Like, it's not subtle at all.
What the fuck is that?
Why is that in there?
There's this American tradition where the president pardons a turkey before Thanksgiving.
I don't understand. Don't you have...
There is?
Yes.
That just goes to show you how much I concern myself with what's going on in the White House.
Why are you awake?
Because some bellend decided to call me at 3 a.m. to talk turkey.
What's a bellend?
Look it up.
Ooh, he really said, look it up.
I surprised you in any way?
Nope. You are just as ghastly as I imagined.
Absolutely ghastly.
I'm hanging up now.
No, I'm hanging up on you.
Fine. Have it your way.
No. This is giving me Friends, which is like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Y'all, just put your bodies together and get it over with. Ooh, I like his suit jacket though. I like when people do a little bit something like male-wise with their outfits, because male fashion is so few options. Although I'm gonna be honest, I can't imagine like going to a party and trying to like cut loose while wearing formal attire. Every single thing that I view through, am I going to be sweating in this? And if I'm going to be sweating in this, I don't want to do it.
Oh my God, this is the song of my childhood.
Is it? The song of your childhood is talking about skeet, skeet, skeet all over. Okay, fine. I kind of like this a little bit. I get what they're doing with it. The way he's dancing. Well, that's a cool shot. That has to be like CGI or green screen or something. Or a set.
Did I do something wrong?
Oh my God, he's crying? About what?
People I date don't interest me, and the people who interest me, I can't date.
Because they have a penis?
No idea what you're talking about.
Christ, you're as thick as it gets.
What are you doing, step bro?
I guess what's interesting to me is compared to most gay movies, there's not any subtlety to it. There's not really a lot of buildup. It was obvious from the very first frame that we saw with either of them that they were gay.
I'm not gay. He's gay!
I don't know. I guess I just gotta set aside realism a little bit because the president's son and the son of the royal whatever he is, like everybody would know.
Funny thing happened on New Year's Eve. Henry kind of kissed me.
I totally called that.
Oh, shut up.
What did I say? What did I say? What did I say?
From where I'm sitting, Henry is
Kind of gay.
first 50 rows of a Gaga concert kind of gay.
Pause up.
She grabbed my hair in a way that made me understand the difference between rugby and football.
What the f did that even mean? What?
First, you've been like completely obsessed with Henry for years.
I've not
Do
been-
not interrupt me.
Good for her.
And he kissed you, and you liked it. So, what do you think that means?
That means you are riding the rainbow.
The President of the United States and the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
I believe in Uma Thurman as president.
Madam President?
Ooh, that just sounds so nice. Madam President. Madam President. Ooh, we need a female president. Preferably one that doesn't have like one foot in the grave like all of the presidents seem to have. Ugh.
It's the year the Democrats finally flipped Texas.
You're being too obvious. Because now you're going to be obvious that you like the prince. And then he's going to get jealous. And he's a reporter. So he's going to leak it to the media.
You watch.
I just need to talk to Henry in private.
Best I can do is the Red Room.
The Red Room. Oh, like Black Widow, the Red Room. Also, isn't that what they called the sex room in 50 Shades of Grey? The Red Room? That would be a new direction for the movie.
All right, fellas, time's up. We gotta get back to... Oh, God.
I mean, what did she think they were going in there for? Like,
Good to see you're not on the floor.
Henry and I are much happier against walls.
And
they've made out one time and now suddenly it's Big Ben and smacking each other's asses.
You're gonna come to my room on the second floor of the residence where I'm going to do some very bad things to you.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see what bad things he's going to do.
Is there a hungry bear anywhere? Do you see how my flap opens? Oh, yeah.
To be clear,
Y'all are doing this in front of sheer curtains. Oh. What's the key around his neck? Key to his chastity belt?
I guess you could say I'm bisexual.
Come through, Nick Nelson.
I am as gay as a maypole.
What is a maypole?
We just have to keep it very casual. I just can't afford for you to fall in love with me.
Ew. 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 Who says that? Ew. I can't. It's hilarious. I'm surprised he didn't look at him and be like, like. Isn't it bad to ride a horse though? Because I feel like I have read tons of things talking about how horses, their spines get all like curved and stuff like that from being ridden. We're not supposed to be riding horses. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. This movie loves blowjobs.
You hungry? Yeah, I could eat.
Didn't you just eat? You didn't like your royal protein shake? You're nasty.
My father's surname was Fox, so my full name is Henry George Edward James Hanover Stuart Fox.
That's too much. That is way too much.
And I thought Alexander Gabriel Claremont Diaz was a mouthful.
He is. I was 4 years old when I realized that everyone in my country knew my name, but I would never know theirs.
That's a pretty wild realization to have when you're 4. I mean, I guess I can't really say anything because, like, I remember distinctly seeing Scream in theaters when I was, 5, so I guess I get it.
I think we should make love tonight. We just make love anymore. We're gonna, like, listen to Lana Del Rey when we do it.
There's probably a lot of people out there that listen to Lana Del Rey when they're having sex. Not myself, personally.
I really only listen to, like, German death reggae and Halloween sound effects records from the 1950s.
I went to an English boarding school, dear. Trust me, you're in good hands.
What does that mean? That he boned everybody at the boarding school? And he still thinks that people don't know that he's gay? You know how he said that he's never owned a key in his life? I hope the president's son, I hope he gives him a key and he's like, this is the key to my ass. What are they even using for lube? Did y'all put down a towel? Did you clean out first? I'm like, what if y'all had Chipotle for lunch earlier? I don't understand. Are they on prep? Are they using a condom? Also, they had sex on white sheets? Y'all... Oh, no.
I am fighting for my administration and for the people who can't afford to have Jeffrey Richards become president.
I can't tell if, like, the accent that she's putting on, I don't know. I'm a little on the fence on it.
Our latest internal polling, Richard.
Also, why doesn't he have an accent? Like, I can understand maybe the dad, but if the dad came over when he was 12.
You have a lot to learn about politics, kiddo.
Okay. Yeah, the accent. Ooh.
What's all that?
My first Texas campaign, your grandmother's.
Ooh, I like his jacket. It seems a little too small on him, but I like the jacket.
We're sending you to Texas. You'll have a shoestring budget. You'll eat fast food for every meal.
Ugh. Well, unless it's Taco Bell. I mean, technically, but you know me and Taco Bell.
Dear Henry, greetings from the Lone Stars.
Ooh, that's so beautiful.
But should I also tell you that when we're apart, your body comes back to me in my dreams? I can feel your skin against mine, and it makes every bone in my body ache.
They are horny.
I can't have smut filling my inbox, corrupting my mind, and bulging my pants like this.
What I just hear?
Oh, this movie is so funny.
I want to see your mouth covered in barbecue sauce, and then I want to lick it off.
I'm sure that's what you want to see his mouth covered in.
It rhymes with semen.
Yeah, dirty birdie.
For all my big talk and certainty, I'm secretly afraid I'm going to let my mother down.
Also, am I expected to believe that he's eating a diet that consists of fast food, yet is somehow maintaining his body shape like this? No, ma'am.
Great speech.
Here we go.
Looked really good up there.
Thanks.
You know, we're both staying at this hotel tonight.
Can you put some ice on it? Ugh.
What are you doing here?
Oh, just a bit of skullduggery.
What is skullduggery? Is that like the UK version of skull fucking? Like, what is skullduggery?
Is there someone in there?
Wouldn't the security force that was standing in the hallway have known that the prince was in there? And how did the prince's team not know where he was at all times? Like...
Good morning.
Oh my God.
Don't act shocked.
And who knows about this?
Literally no one but you.
Literally everybody on the planet. That's like me trying to convince the world that I'm... Hell no. Hell no. No! I mean, she kind of sucks at her job if she genuinely thinks that people do not know this. I mean, they all are completely delusional if they don't think that people know this. Frankie Grande has a better chance of convincing the world that he's straight than they do.
Hey.
Do you have a few minutes?
Sure, darling. What's up?
What if she was like, did y'all bring me some fudge? I heard you like packing it. I can't. Why do I say the things that I say?
I've met someone.
Is that all? I mean, why would that be relevant to the campaign?
Because he has a penis.
He happens to be Henry.
As in the Prince of England.
No, the Prince of Egypt.
We're gonna need some pizza.
Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? Is she gonna be a supportive
So,
mom?
are you?
Oh, she's a supportive mom. Oh, I love her.
Can I give you some advice?
Get on prep.
And we can talk about getting you on Truvada.
Thank you. Look at her. Madam President, she is on her shit. Now buy him a douche.
I just came out to my mom. I was never afraid of her rejection. I was afraid that she would see me differently than before.
That's insane. Look how many shoes he has. Imagine having a whole section to your closet dedicated to shoes. I literally own 3 pairs of shoes, one of which has a hole in the bottom.
No, he's dead.
Dad, what is this music? It's so not the vibe.
Get your shoes off the couch.
This is what we should be listening to. Oh my goodness.
What he should have put on is I'm Just Ken.
Just he can never not be gay for 5 seconds.
I ain't gonna lie though, a cowboy aesthetic. Oh, weak in the knees like Tara Reid, bitch.
Definitely not doing karaoke.
Not this shit though, not this. Karaoke, absolutely not. Different strokes for different folks, but I would rather run into oncoming traffic than be caught singing karaoke or listening to anybody sing karaoke. Like, why would I choose to take my own personal time that I could be doing anything with to go and listen to drunk people scream and sing? That can't, no. No!
I wasn't sure if you needed to have like a Catholic moment about it.
You are talking to the patron saint of gender-neutral bathrooms in Austin.
All right, we like the dad too. We like the dad too. But I'm imagining it's gonna be the other one's family that's gonna have the issue. Ooh, that's a pretty shot. You wouldn't catch my ass on one of those things though. Have you seen Creepshow 2 with that black slime shit? No.
Next summer, we could come back here for like a couple weeks. We could be naked. Have sex anywhere on the property you want. We could walk through Austin holding hands, and it won't even matter if anyone sees us.
You said the wrong thing to him.
It's like there's a rope attached to my chest, and it keeps pulling me towards you.
I mean, based on the way you talk about it, it sounds like it's your penis that you're talking about.
What I mean to say is, Henry.
Is he about to tell him he loves him? He just throws himself into the lake and drowns. Although that sounds like something that would happen to me. I would go to tell somebody that I love them and then they decide to throw themselves in a river or something. It's a pretty shot.
Oh, Hen. I'm so sorry.
Ooh, where's this? That's beautiful.
It's all so silly. The idea of royalty in the 21st century, it's so antiquated.
Yes, it is.
What the
I can't tell if I think that's beautiful or just weird looking. That was, I don't know, that was strange.
Can't wait it out. I'm going crazy.
Well, you have air miles. Go to London. Get your man.
You have air miles? He's the son of the president. Doesn't he just get to fly for free whatever the f he wants?
Excuse my language. No, fuck it, don't excuse it.
Air miles. Like he's a peasant like the rest of us. Okay.
Can we please talk?
The drama of it all. Ooh, but this robe, though. I want a fancy robe like that.
Do you think this is easy for me?
All I know is I'm the one here willing to fight for us.
Because it costs you nothing!
It costs him nothing? Not so much. He lives in America, okay? Let's not pretend like everybody's yay, pro-gay over here. Okay.
I don't think you know me at all. I'm not like you.
Is that a picture of his dog, David Bowie, framed next to the bed, painted? I love that. That's fun.
My life is the crown, and yours is politics, and I will not trade one prison for another.
He's got a point there. If he doesn't want to be a part of the crown, he doesn't want to be a part of the fucking White House. So, I mean, personally, me, I would say f you to both and just like live my life, but
nothing will ever happen to you. So if you want me to go, you have to tell me to leave.
Didn't he tell you to leave like 4 times already?
So tell me to go, Henry, and I promise I will walk out that door and trouble you no longer.
Lies. No, he won't.
There's something I want you to see.
What?
In the butt.
He's already seen your beehole and your pee hole. What else is there to see? Are they at a museum? Now that's cool. I would love to be able to go to a museum without other people there. Oh, yes.
My father used to bring me here early in the morning before the museum opened. How I like to come at night.
So that you can gaze at the half-naked male statues. I love that he's like, oh, this is my safe space. No one else has experienced anything like this. Do you think that not every single other little homosexual in the world walked through the aisles of the supermarket and the underwear section staring at the pictures of the men? We all do that. We all do that, okay?
When I was younger, I would dream of
penis.
Taking somebody I loved here.
To look at penis?
And he'd love it as much as I did.
Because he also loves penis. Now what they should have done is they should have played Patrick Wilson's version of this from The Conjuring 2. That would have made me swoon, just like that scene did. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Patrick Wilson.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, because he woke up with that hair perfectly styled like that. Okay.
I want you to have some part of me until you can have all of me again.
You should give him a little vial of your blood to hang around his neck like Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton did.
Now we're even.
Oh, he just gave him the key to his ass. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. It's the way that they're like macking on each other and exchanging gifts with one another in front of all of these Secret Service people, and they don't think that nobody knows. Like, what the f?
Your emails to Alex have been hacked. Photos of the two of you have been popping up.
Oh no. They know that we're homosexuals. Whatever will we do?
I've taken the liberty of confiscating your phone as a precaution.
You've done what?
Absolutely not. I would have punched him right in the balls.
It is believed that this is the work of certain rogue elements within the media.
It's that sneaky little, you know, the hot tub hoe, that one. Y'all should have seen that coming. This is why you need a burner phone.
Now we have Miguel Ramos of Politico, who was the first American journalist to break this story.
See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Fucking idiot.
Every queer person has the right to come out on their own terms and on their own timeline. They also have the right to choose not to come out at all.
The whole fact that we even have to come out is so fucking obnoxious to me. Ugh. I mean, I get that we're not there yet, but it's just, ugh. It's so annoying and so fucking antiquated.
I hope one day we'll have the opportunity to be public about our relationship.
I don't know how he's gonna like all of that, going that I mean, granted, their conversations about blowing each other, which is already public, so I guess that's not as bad.
I hope Henry was watching. He does this thing when he's worried, furrows his eyebrows. It's the cutest thing.
Oh my god, like he has these little like tiny quirks about him that he only does, that only I would notice because I love him so much. Ugh. They'd be like, Nick has this thing that happens when he's nervous where he just farts. Like,
I'm not going to get any work done until you put these two lovesick homosexuals on the phone with one another. I don't care what any of those wrinkled white men at Buckingham Palace have to say about it. I want you to march your skinny, perfect ass over to the prince, hand him your phone, or so help me God, you will never see me naked again.
who is she talking to? Is she talking about him? Who the f is she talking about?
We'll figure this out.
Hurry, please.
I'll break the sound barrier for you.
Yo,
Okay.
It's not funny. It's really not funny.
Okay, move over.
I would be like playing the Halloween theme.
It feels like everyone hates me. They love the idea of me. And now they are faced with the reality.
That you're a butt pirate?
No, it's not too late to get out of here and fly to the Maldives.
I don't like this little weaselly one. This one. Yeah, I don't like this one. I just feel like his name is probably Percy. Ugh, the rudeness of it all. I can't. See, I would have been like, hello, hello. You walk into a room, don't say shit.
During the Second World War, our intelligence services initiated a clandestine...
Stop.
Oh my god, I don't care for the history lesson. Just get to the point where you're like, yeah, I accept you for being a homo, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I don't need the history lesson. There's always got to be some big dramatic speech involved.
But to throw away your future because of one marriage...
Percy, can you calm down? Supercuts.
When I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you. Your primary responsibility is not your heart, but your country.
Didn't they establish that they don't do anything? Like it's just like a royal image? Like you don't actually do anything?
Let me disabuse you of the idea that your contribution to this conversation is in any way welcome.
Ooh. I don't understand. Like, what do they think that they're going to do? If they were just like, F off, and they decided to run outside in a fucking harness and thong, like those individuals at the Beyonce concert.
Wait a damn minute.
If they decided to do that, what the f are y'all gonna do? You gonna have them killed? I mean, they could, but ugh.
I will no longer be the prince of shame. Starting today, the world will know me for who I am.
A fister.
We are just minutes away from knowing who the next president of the United States will be.
Uma Thurman, come on. We all know Uma's winning. And if she don't, she gotta f them all up like she did in Kill Bill.
You still haven't noticed my tie.
Yellow roses.
Oh, I love that. Yellow roses, that's pretty.
Oh my God, I'm so grateful you're here.
I bet you're real grateful. Congratulations, Miss Uma. We been new. We been new. Thank you for being a homosexual.
Fearless and alive to a bolder, brighter, braver future.
Free Truvada for all. Ooh, this is a pretty shot too. They do occasionally like drop some pretty shots every now and then in this movie.
We won.
We won.
Whose house is this? Is this supposed to be his childhood home? Oh, that's the end. Ugh, the reporter shouldn't have made it out of this movie alive. Neither should Percy. All right, so that completes Red, White, and a Royal Blue. Let me think. What do I think about that movie? It was cute. I mean, it wasn't, at least for me, it wasn't anything groundbreaking. Kind of like I mentioned with Heartstopper. At least it's refreshing that it didn't end in AIDS or someone being bashed to death or something like that.
Think I forgot about that shit? Hell no, bitch.
It took me a little bit in the beginning to try and figure out the tone of the movie, because within the first 5 minutes, I did not understand how we were supposed to believe people didn't know that they were gay. Even if I hadn't seen who the two people were on the poster, the second that they popped up, gay, like, I'm sorry, it was very obvious. So there was definitely some suspension of disbelief that was required. I guess technically this is a rom-com, it's not a drama, so it makes sense that there's a little bit of outlandish plot lines. I was fine with all of the performances. Rachel Hilson deserved a little bit better. I'm not quite sure what was going on with Uma Thurman's accent, but sure. I mean, I love Uma Thurman, so I don't care. She could talk in whatever accent she wants, and I will be seated and sat and watching, and yes. The two leads, I don't know. They were entertaining enough. I don't have anything necessarily negative to say about them. I wouldn't particularly say that I felt drawn to their relationship. I didn't really feel a lot of chemistry. I thought that they played the roles fine. There was just something a little bit missing for me. I don't know. It just didn't draw me in. I liked the conversation that Uma had with, I don't even know their names. There was Alex and there was Kyle or Trevor, Stan? I don't know. Henry and Kyle? I don't know. The prince? No, the president's son. Yeah, that one. When she was talking to him and she was like, oh, you know, we need to get you on Truvada. That was funny. I don't buy that first sex scene that they had at all. No, not to be gross, but y'all ain't having sex with no lube on white sheets without no. I think part of the thing for me where I struggled to sort of connect with it was I feel like it's more eye candy versus substance. I get the message that they were trying to convey, but this is not a message that has not been conveyed in like 90 million other gay movies. It was taking basically the same premise that we've seen over and over and over, and yet again sticking it into a story which revolves around two people who look like they fell out of an Abercrombie catalog. It's not relatable. Like, I would like to see a gay movie where the people didn't have six figures in their bank account, they didn't have private jets, they didn't have six packs. Give me somebody with a dad bod and a receding hairline. Those are the stories that I want to see, because that's like real people. But for what it was fine. It was cute, it was enjoyable. Is it something that I will watch again outside of editing? Probably not, but it was fine. Let's put it this way. If I had to watch this again and I had to watch Fire Island again, I would watch Red, White, and Royal Blue on a loop for the rest of my days before I ever watched Fire Island again. Let me know what you guys thought about this movie down in the comments, and I will see you next week